Fig Fam. So, have a couple totes of figures from my storage. There's a couple things I'm looking for. I was going to do a tribute to Road Warrior Animal, and I realized that this was all messed up, so I figured we would organize these totes. So we're going to dump these bad boys out. That's a lot of figures. How are we going to do this? All right. So what I want to organize it by is I want to organize it by style. So say, as we have over here, we have a bunch of Titantron figures. I'm going to put all the Titantrons in one section. Also, probably one of the coolest non-real scan Titantrons is this Gucci Rock. I'm including these Havoc style or whatever you want to call them, Backlash style ones. But yeah, let's look through what we got here. Gonna organize them by Titantron. Probably gonna put them on the bottom of a bin because they're more indestructible, I'd say. There's Hardcore Holly. Now you'll notice one thing that I do is I, on the baggie, I write what series it is. It's not always necessary to write their name. I'm just anal like that. But so I would write Double Slam Series 3, Hardcore Holly. That way I always know what series figure it is. Got SmackDown 2-pack Kane. Awesome Kane, by the way. The Titantron Canes were always pretty cool. One thing that I have that I feel like not a lot of people have, and I don't know if it's something to be proud of or not, but I have every single Titantron figure before real scan. And I don't know why I wanted that, but I was like, you know, I'm going to get every single one before they were real scan because they were so hideous that they were kind of cool to me. Like, what the heck is that? Look at this Jericho. Titantron Live 3, Chris Jericho. Look at this error. I have this error Austin. Only half of his beard was colored in. I bought a huge lot of mint on card figures, and this was one of them. And I was like, wow, that is so terrible that I like it. More Titantron stuff. I thought the Undertaker non-real scan was pretty cool. I'm looking for the worst. It's my favorite because it's so bad. Let's see who we got here. More Takers. China. Here's Billy Gunn. Now this is the fixed Billy Gunn head. Here is the worst ever, in my opinion, head sculpt of any figure ever. And it is the original Titantron Live Billy Gunn scan. What is that? Look at that. Look at that profile. Why did they make him so hideous? It looks nothing like the man. What the hell is that? Always thought that scan was so weird. And then, like, why they gotta do Big Show like that with his teeth? His Billy Bob teeth. He don't have teeth like that. Triple H, not too bad, but not great. Man, I have so many Titantrons. I'm not even a big Titantron guy. Gangrel, come on. This is the Super Stunners Gangrel. More Takers, Mankind's. Physical Taker. Ministry of Darkness, but on the back it says Ministry of Darkness. And I actually consider these part of the Titantron because they have like the same style heads pretty much. And they were talking. I don't really like counting them as bone crunches or anything. big show. Where's the rest of those Tough Talkers? There's another Titantron. I'm gonna put my Bone Crunchers on top because, oh, I count these as Titantrons too, finishing moves, because they have the thing. That's what I was talking about earlier. Big Show. Another Big Show. All right, so I'm gonna organize these Titantrons, and then we'll move on to the next set. All right, so I've organized everything. Right here is a big pile of RA and Deluxe Aggression style figures, and it includes WWE, TNA in both styles. Over here we have all Bone Crunchers. This is a bunch of random stuff. These are like the original FTC. There's King Kong Bundy, Killer Kowalski. Got some LJN extras. I know you guys are gonna be impressed by this. This is a complete set of grip and flip WCW figures. Yeah, I mean, if you're not impressed by that, I don't know what'll impress you. Original San Francisco toy makers stuff. Bunch of basics and Mattel Elites, and Tough Talkers, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, stuff that just didn't put in my detolfs. I probably could now because I have the extra detolfs. And we have all the Titantrons. So, one thing I noticed that I was like, oh, this is cool, is I found another Bray Wyatt figure. Big Bray Wyatt guy. I kind of want to make a Bray Wyatt display. I also found this one, which I know a lot of people hate on these, but it's my boy Bray, so makes sense. It's an alligator from the swamp. Pretty cool. And over here is a bunch of VCAs. Now these are all, I have every single VCA ever made. So sometimes they would re-release a figure, like say this is Al Snow, and it's from the DTA Tour 2. It's the same as a couple other releases that he had, so I don't need that on my display, but because I'm crazy, I needed it for this, just to know that I have them all. Because it's a big part of my childhood, and this figure was released so many times. Canes were released so many different styles and times. A bunch of little variants in here that I don't need on my shelf, like the War Tony, Jim Ross. I have Warzone on display. There's this Triple H with the DX on the back. There's also a version that doesn't have DX on the back. So stuff, you know, it's not really necessary to be on my shelf, but it's good to have like the complete collection. This is like a pink variant on the WWF as opposed to red. Here's Ringside Collection Series 2 ref. They're pretty much the same, but I had both. This is Sid from the KV2 pack with Bulldog. Over here, these are just my extras. Here's the two different paint variants on. Now, I don't really count the paint variants on LJNs, so that's why it's not on my display. But yeah, so we're gonna organize this and get back to you. All right, so there's all the Titantrons. I think I'm gonna throw the BCAs on top and then try and put all the newer stuff in one bin. So yeah, so if you're curious about how I organize stuff, this is how I do it. So as you can see, all that's left is Mattel's, some Ruthless Aggression, LJNs. This is all Titantron, BCAs, Toy Biz, original San Francisco toy makers, those FTC figures. They all fit in one bin. So what I did was I put all of the Titantrons nice and tight. BCAs are a little bit more loose in there because they're a little bit more delicate when it comes to their heads and stuff. And then got the Toy Biz and stuff on top. So we're gonna throw all these other guys in the bins, and we're gonna be organized by layer. All right, here is the Jax and Mattel bin. I have a couple of loose guys that I gotta get baggies for. But yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. Like the Bushwackers Basics. Basics are so underrated. I always like these, the creative superstars that were like not really characters. So I thought this was awesome. There's a figure I was just looking at that's really cool. Mustache Cody. What a great shirt. I always love the Superstar Entrances series. Bushwhackers. Another good figure. Lord Tensai. What else we got here? We got Tyson Kidd Battle Pack Series 9. We got SummerSlam Battle Pack Ultimate Warrior. John Cena, really cool t-shirt. I have Basic Andre. One of my favorite figures, actually, Mattel's done, favorite head scans, I should say, is this Xavier Woods, before he was in the New Day. And I remember thinking back then, this is the only figure this guy's gonna have. And I was dead wrong. This is Damien Sandow. This is from the Build-A-Figure Paul Bearer, which was not available in the United States. Here's the Tough Talkers Austin. Where's it at? It's clearly not him. They couldn't even get a good impersonator. Sounds like somebody from King of the Hill. Here's The Rock. So they could get the world's biggest movie star to do recordings. They couldn't get Steve Austin. Here's David Otunga, Battle Pack 16. Here is Battle Pack 4 TJ. Oh, here's Batman Kofi, also from the Build-A-Figure Paul Bearer set. So some really cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHill and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. Check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure coloring books, volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as Color Mania, which features the first 3 volumes for a discounted price. And go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHill for all your merchandise needs. Another TJ. I'm pretty sure I have every single Tyson Kidd figure. This is probably my favorite. After his Elite, his first Elite. And this has Cesaro, Tyson Kidd. Very cool. So. All right, guys, take it easy. Oh wait, here's a good one. Here's a good one. See, they got really Ric Flair. Let me find you the. I'm pretty sure I had the Macho. The Macho, there he is, and the Macho Man's still there. Madness is running wild. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHill and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. And you can visit the merch store at Pro Wrestling Tees and check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure coloring books available now on Amazon.com, including Prime shipping.